Shalom, shalom. First off, and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Yahweh being true name of Heavenly Father, Yahushai being named His only begotten Son, who the world eagerly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, taught us the truth and will well. And citations you hope like possess truth and honesty, sincerity. This brother Yahweh because you know that's the spirit power Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know the update end times and events. And this lesson really is mainly going into instead of update end times and events like just testimony and uplifting through the spirit. What you're seeing is a photo on the screen of it's very faint, but you can see this like squiggly line going down the middle. I seen a fleet, I believe a fleet of chariots. Okay. And I was seeing multiple sightings of chariots prior to seeing the fleet of chariots, and I was really feeling, kind of upset and doubt in the spirit prior to seeing this. But, Spirit told me to walk outside. And sure enough, I walk outside and, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai always comes through with that reassurance that, He is there for us and with us and has our back. And it isn't the first time, this week that's taken place. This is multiple times, So, I walked outside, man. And I just looked straight up, man, looked straight up and immediately seeing a chariot of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, a single ball of white light that was going across the sky. It wasn't a plane, because, the plane's got the red and green lights and white lights, blinking. They're required to have that by law. It didn't have any of that. And it was way too high up in the sky to be a plane. So it's similar to the two lights you see on the screen here is what I looked at. And it was just going steady from north to south in the sky. So it was amazing, man. Just watch that. And then I remember calling my sons to come out to come witness it, because they've seen a lot of magnificent chariot sightings right along with me and the brothers, so they're all excited about it. So they came out and they witnessed it. One of my sons witnessed it, and then my oldest son, he actually missed that sighting, but he did come out. He's like, man, he's like, I want to see it. And my youngest, he said, hey, Dad, you remember a couple years ago we seen hundreds of chariots in that line going across the sky, because they were with me and Akim at the campgrounds when we witnessed a magnificent chariot sighting. I mean, wow, man, it was crazy. Huge balls of light going across the sky, just shoo, 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 and then like they teleported, and the brothers in Chicago were seeing the same thing, But my sons was there with me witnessing that, and he was talking about it. He's like, man, that was really cool, Dad. Remember that? I was like, yeah, I remember that, And I kid you not, man, it was like a couple minutes later, the same thing appeared in the sky, man. Called like Hashem El Shai. And it could have been Neuralink, because it was like a straight line. But I don't know, man. It's hard to tell through the spirit, but the way that he brung up that memory, and then we have seen actual legitimate, for sure that they were chariots individually prior to that. And then that happened. I was like, that was confirmation. It was like beautiful, man. It was beautiful. So I was like, yeah, Pa. And Salakia, man, I tried to take a picture of it, but something with my camera just wasn't getting it. So that's another indication. It might have been the angels, man. Maybe they didn't want to be recorded, didn't want any photos of it, but I got a faint photo. You can see the straight line going across. And yeah, man, it was just amazing. And that was exactly what I needed to see through the spirit, man, because I was really, upset, feeling down in the spirit, because some things I'm going through. But yeah, I witnessed that, man, and my sons witnessed it, and then we seen a couple more chariot sightings after that, and it was incredible, you know. So I got a couple precepts that go into that, you know, for any of you that might be kind of in the same mentality as I was. It helps. Okay. So this is the book of 2 Corinthians 1, 3 through 1 to 4. 2 Corinthians chapter 1, 3. It says, "Blessed be Yahweh, even the Father of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, the Father of our mercies, and the God of all comfort, who comforted us in all our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble, by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of Yahweh." Okay? And we're comforted through spiritual things, uplifting things in the faith. And that was confirmation, you know, that Yahweh Shem Yahshua saying, hey, look, you're doing the right thing. You're on the right path. You know, I got you. You know, just hang in there and stay strong. You know, so that was beautiful to witness that, man. You know, it was very, very uplifting to immediately, you know, walk outside, you know, feeling the way I was and look up and see a chariot sighting, man. Your pa, call on Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus 2 and 14. It says, "Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when Yahweh shall visit you?" Right, so you can't just give up. Say, oh, this is taking too long to be delivered. I quit. I'm going to go back into the world. Woe means destruction. So destruction unto you that lose patience like that. You still got to put your best foot forward and serve Yahweh Shem Shai, no matter what's going on. Okay? This is the book of Matthew 6 and 8. Says, "Be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask them." So the Lord always going on, man. He knows exactly what we need before we even got to say anything at all. That's your how about Shai for you. Okay. This is the book of Luke 21 and 28. It says, "And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh." So that's why brothers are seeing so many chariot sightings, you know. We're looking for that delivery of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. We have all of Israel, you know, is playing their part in this thing in the end days, in the end times. Okay, so we want to put our best foot forward and serve Yahweh Shem Yahshai, that all the Akim, you know, the brothers that labor with us, get beamed up and delivered. Okay. This book of Ecclesiasticus 2 and 14 again. "Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when Yahweh shall visit you?" So losing the patience is not key. Okay, especially for, you know, you women. You're losing patience and you walking out on your husbands looking for other men, and this is not the time to be doing that and losing patience, because all hell is getting ready to break loose, man. All hell is getting ready to break loose. You know? So, hey, this is a quick hit lesson. More as well as edifying. I'm going to close out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Double honor to our apostles, elders, great millstone, taught the truth of the well. Cited Jehovah like precious truth and sincerity. Shalom.